All right. For men everywhere, I'm excited about this article, and this is great news. This shows the power that we have as men to rise up and be single and be happy and be free. Okay. This article right here that talks about the trends and the 10 important trends in being single, the power of being single. You see, what normally happens a lot of the times are us as men, we want to literally live a single life. We want to have that bachelor kind of lifestyle and be free, not be under the bondage of being told what to do, where to go, when to come home, this and that. But what captures us, what makes us bound to being somewhere, being home, or going on this trip, you have to be here. You can't go here. You can't go out with your friends because I have this going on. You're supposed to do this with the family or do this with me. Is the fact that we want a woman. We want a relationship. We want sex, whatever. We want that. So we give up our other freedoms so that we can have that interaction with a woman. Okay. But this is powerful right here because this shows that we don't actually need that. We don't need to have that in order to be happy, in order to be fulfilled. Let's look at this really quickly. I want to show you something. The number of single people is growing in the US and around the world. And it talks about the fact that now 117 or basically 118 million adults 18 and over are single. And that trend is going up. And this is the trend line right here. Look at this. This is quite significant for us. Men, the percent of men that are getting married, this line at the top right here is going down. Wow. And the percent that have never been married are going up. What about for women? Percentage of women that are married or getting married going down, and for men going up. This is one of the things I said that is so powerful, a powerful tool that we have in our tool belt to deal with society today, to have better rights for men, to have more equality, is that we put the damn marriage industry out of business. All the flowers, the tuxedos, the wedding dresses, all of that stuff, all of that stuff involved renting out the halls or the churches or whatever. Put that completely out of business. We will damn sure start getting a lot more respect and a lot more of our voice heard once that money is gone from that industry. See, we as men, we got to start using our head and let our damn money. We have the money. And that's a lot of times why the women rely on us or want us. See, they will say the manipulation here again. They will say something like, I don't need no man for this, or I'm not relying on a man for this. That is all just this babble. Okay. That's not true at all. Okay, well, let's get married and you pay for everything. They damn sure are not going to do that. Do you see what I'm saying? They are relying on us. They want us to pay for almost everything, just about everything, because that they don't want to pay for with their money. So since we know that, we have that power. Put the marriage industry out of business. That's number one. We're going to start getting a whole lot of traction after that. And having articles like this come about that we recognize our power. Look at this. There's benefits and strengths in being single. They typically thought that people that were age 40, 85 were unhappy, but they're actually more satisfied with their lives. You see that right here? They become more and more satisfied with their lives. The stereotype that single people are isolated and left alone, unattached, that's not true. That's not true at all. They've noticed this in this research that we're actually living a fulfilling life, uncovering very positive attitudes towards single life. They've written so many of these new articles and things. And I know a lot of these things are women like Oprah, Mary Claire, inside. Women read all these things because they're learning themselves. Hey, I can be single and be happy. Men, do not be left out of the fray. What they're trying to do is, once again, manipulate. They're trying to trick themselves into believing by having all these female magazines and the such tell them that they're happy by being single. You don't need anyone. You can live a fulfilled life. But in the end, a lot of women still, when they hit that certain age, they want children. They want a family. They want to settle down. And you see them start going for these types of men that are willing to just throw whatever at their feet. Okay, baby, I'll give you whatever. I've been so lonely and haven't had a woman for so many years. I'll give you whatever. You want a big house. You want a nice ring that cost me all this money. You want me to go in all this debt. You want me to do all this for you. And traditionally, we've called those types of men simps. These are just men that are not woken. They're not awake to what's really going on. They get taken advantage of because you are signing your life away. You're giving up all your power, all your freedom. What happens when you guys get divorced? Child custody, everything's going to go to her. The house, the car, the everything. Because you've given into that. So you have to start reacting and counteracting. Being single and realizing this and understanding and gaining this knowledge about the power of having a fulfilled life as a single man is something that is going to really benefit you. So you know that you're not going to be tricked into being with a woman and being tied down and afraid to do anything, afraid to go anywhere, afraid to speak up and speak your mind because she has you shackled. This is powerful right here. I'm going to leave this in the description box. But when you have the time, go and read this article. Read more articles like this. Empower your mind. My goal wasn't to go through this entire article. My goal was to show you that there are things out here to empower your mind so that you recognize that you don't have to be in a relationship and give over all of your belongings. Give over your house, give over your car, your freedom. Not be a man, not have that power, not have that right anymore as a man anymore. Because someone like me, guess what? I have a 50-50 total equal custody of my daughter. I see her 14, 15 days out of the month, exactly half of the month. We split. And I paid no child support. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I knew and I read and I recognized what was going to become of this if I just allowed myself to just give her everything and give in and try to appease her. I would not have any rights as a man, as a father. So this is all about self-empowerment. We are empowering ourselves. We are men. We are men of purpose, of standard. We have standards of ourselves. We don't just give in whatever a woman wants so that we think we're getting in-house sex, or we think we're going to now have a family, raise a seed. And that's not totally what you have. Other options. And this is one of the ways I wanted to show you. This is one of the other options you have. Be a man, be single, have your own place, live on your own, be comfortable in that, get comfortable in that skin of yours first. And come hell or high water, do not allow anyone to take that freedom away from you.